Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
بالروح بالدم نديك يا فلسطين!
بالروح بالدم نديك يا فلسطين!
بالروح بالدم نديك يا فلسطين!
فلسطين!
من المية للمية!
من المية للمية!
فلسطين عربية!
فلسطين عربية!
من المية للمية!
من المية للمية!
فلسطين عربية!
فلسطين عربية!
يا خزي ولهم في الآخرة عذاب عظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين. ولا تقولوا لمن يقتل في سبيل الله أموات بل أحياء ولكن لا تشعرون. ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. صدق الله العظيم. Dear brothers and sisters, in the verses I just recited, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, who are more unjust than those who prevent the name of Allah from being mentioned in His mosques and strive toward their destruction? It is not for them to enter them except in fear, for them in this world in disgrace, and they will have in the hereafter a great punishment. O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. And do not say about those who are killed in the way of Allah, they are dead. Rather, they are alive, but you perceive it not. And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits. But give good tidings to the patient, who, when disaster strikes them, say, indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Those are the ones upon whom are blessings from their Lord and mercy, and it is those who are the rightly guided. Dear brothers and sisters, we are here because our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم مثل المؤمنين في توادهم وتراحمهم وتعاطفهم كمثل الجسد إذا اشتكى منه عضو تداعى له سائر الجسد بالسهر والحمى صدق رسول الله. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, the examples of believers in their mutual love, kindness and mercy is that of one body. When any organ of it feels pain, the whole body feels pain because of sleeplessness and fever. Dear brothers and sisters, let's all of us make dua for our Palestinian brothers and sisters who have been attacked and subjected to unjust and unlawful violence by oppressors. Ameen. Oh Allah, you are the guardian of the helpless and the shelter of the oppressed. Treat us with your mercy. You are our protector. Help us against oppressors. Oh Allah, save our first Qibla, the Mescid-i Aksa'ya and the city of prophets, Al-Quds, from the occupation and violence of the oppressors. Oh Allah, help us and all Muslims around the world to struggle for protection in the Mescid-i Aksa'ya, the first step to Mi'raj of the Prophet. Oh Allah, give salvation and success to all oppressed Muslims first out of their homes and lands who have become miserable in their own homeland. Ameen. Thank you. Jazakumullahu khairan. Thank you, brother. Takbir! 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 Thank you, brother. Thank you to everybody out here.
Arrogant, malicious and clever. You seem to think world sympathy is going to shield you forever. Oh, but the bed is too short and the covers are too narrow. You can't see the handwriting for your scope is too narrow. I also brought with me one of our posters from the Afia Foundation, which shows the maps from 1946 to the year 2000, in which you see how significantly the green representing Palestinian held and controlled territory shrunk in those years, and it's even worse now, 21 years after 2000, which makes a two-state solution impossible.
To welcome the mayor of the great city of Paterson, Mayor Andre Simon. Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak. You know, he said that Paterson is a great city. You know why it's a great city? Because Palestinians live in the city of Paterson. I say it every time we raise a Palestinian flag at City Hall, and we are proud to do it, and we're going to do it next month, and I want to see all of you at City Hall when we proudly raise the Palestinian flag. I say that Paterson is a better place because Palestinians call it home. Our schools are better because we have Palestinian students. Our businesses are better because we have Palestinian merchants. And our country is better because we have Palestinian people. So I want us to stand united and let the message go to everyone who cares, who has a heart.
Please, everyone, back.
Whether you're a Palestinian in Dearborn,
please back
whether you're a Palestinian in Houston, whether you're a Palestinian in Los Angeles, and whether you're a Palestinian in the West Bank and Gaza, we are here for you, and we are loud and proud to send the message. We care, we are compassionate. And you have to keep in mind that there is power in voting. Remember to vote for those that represent your values. Vote for those that serve as your voice. Serve as people who are progressive and open-minded and are fair on the issue. And when we were here on Tuesday, I talked about that poor Palestinian woman who said, "Why are you stealing my land?" And that settler said, "Well, if I don't steal it, someone else will." Enough said. Enough is enough. We're not going to let anybody take anybody else's land anymore. Eviction is off the table. We are here to stay. So let's stand in solidarity here in the city of Paterson. and let them know that we are not just here for one day, that we're here for as long as it takes. Yes. So I also said on Tuesday it was about civil rights and human rights, but it's also about equal rights as well. We stand together for equality. We stand together as one people with one purpose, one Palestine. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you at the flag raising. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
كل عام والقدس بخير، كل عام وفلسطين بخير. Brothers and sisters, I come to you as a man who had to flee his country 4 years ago. There is no issue that is more important to us than the issue of Palestine. However, I could tell you with truthfulness that I know what it's like to have buildings destroyed on top of your families because it happened to us. We know that terror. And it comes from regimes that have prevented the people from doing what's right. That is number one. Number two, we are sick and tired of empty statements. Yes, we're angry. Yes, we're upset. But we can't free Palestine with protests and anger. Tell you what we need to do. The lady that they referred to, when she said, Jacob, you know this is not your house. And he said, I know. And if I don't, and she said, you're stealing my house. If I don't steal it, somebody else will steal it. He referred to a system that's allowing this to happen, where the strong overpowers the weak, where the oppressor abuses the oppressed. And the only reason this has been happening for 73 years, and I remember being aware of the Palestinian issue early on in my life in the 80s. That's when Palestine's occupation was only about maybe 30 years old. 73 years later, it is still occupied. We still hear empty promises. But that's because we need to do what they do. They have an agenda, they have a goal, they have a purpose. We do the same. We have an agenda, we have a goal, we have a purpose. But what are we doing about it? Yes, it's okay. It is important that we speak. It's important that we express. It's important that we show the people, the world, what's going on. But what is most important, as my colleague Mayor Saeed said, we need to get engaged. Rashida Tlaib needs someone to help her in Congress. Ilhan Omar needs someone to help her in Congress. Who is that person going to be? It can't be, you can't point fingers, it has to be you. You have to start selecting candidates and vote for candidates who are very clear on where they stand about the Palestinian issue. Anyone comes asking you for a vote, number one, before your taxes, before your property taxes, before education, ask them where they stand on Palestine. Because someone is going to rise up to Congress. And we need to make sure that they stand with Palestine. Because Palestine is our number one issue. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
just received my first text message from a constituent that lives 3 blocks away and saying, what's happening in South Patterson? And we want to hear you. My residents want to hear you. So let's go. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Today's the day that I want to get those text messages from my residents from Lakeview Ave to 21st Ave and even Congressman Pascrell's house and the Riverside. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! We need to be active. I see a lot of young kids here. Twitter, Facebook, tagging federal representatives. I'm doing it non-stop. The mayor's going to make some calls. They need to hear us. Please, the movement has just started. It will not end. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. That was under a minute. Under a minute. Yeah. So where is BLM? Where is BLM? Where is BLM? We know occupation. We know genocide. And we know colonialism. And we know the only way that we get free is if Palestine is free. We are not free until Palestine is free. We understand state-sanctioned violence. We understand it. We understand how it feels to be under occupation, under decades and centuries-long oppression. We understand it. We understand the difference between state-sanctioned violence and resistance. They're not the same thing. Is resistance the same thing as state-sanctioned violence? No! There ain't no both sides. There ain't no both sides. If every rocket stops firing today, let me ask you a question. Are checkpoints violent? Yes. Are checkpoints violent? Yes. Are little children being shot with snipers violent? Yes. Are people's homes and farms being taken away? Is that violence? Yes. Then the violence isn't equal. There ain't no both sides. So repeat after me. Ain't no both sides. Ain't no both sides.
Chief Rabbi's position requires his window dressing for a crime. But the Chief Rabbi of Palestine, the ones that represent the true Jewish community, the Jews that are true to the Torah, declared in 1947, July 16, 1947, I quote, "We furthermore wish to express our definite opposition to a Jewish state in any part of Palestine." Until today, we have hundreds of thousands of Jews gathering, marching, demonstrating in the streets of Al-Quds, in the streets of occupied Palestine. They are being brutally beaten. They are arrested because they refuse to serve in the IDF. But we are with them. I have to end. I want you just to know that the Jews have a message around the world. The Jews who are true to the Torah. You will see invariably there's no Israeli flags in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. People from Borough Park around the world. There's Jews in London, wherever they're very religious. There's not an Israeli flag.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
لو سمحت عندكم
Stop.